So the vinyl's going to pull right off, but I've got to take the rear deck spoiler off, which will be fine because I'd like to get it all corrected under there anyway and then reinstall it. So let's see what we got here. This vinyl comes off really easily, so that's the good news. The only problem is I've got some underneath the rear deck, underneath the deck spoiler. So I'm working on figuring out how to take that thing off. Certainly would have been a lot easier to have a car that didn't come with this, but this is what we got to deal with. That's it. We'll pull this off the entire car. Talk about adding an extra job. You know, I could always get a heat gun out too, but this is easy enough to pull off. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna get this off. Well, that's a better way to do it. So maybe I don't have to pull this thing off. So then I'll just have to clay bar this outline that we see. This will save me a lot of time. And I'm not really scoring the paint, just touching the edge of the stripe. So lesson learned on this part, if you don't want to take the rear deck spoiler off, make sure to cut this first. Okay, got some tweezers. Let's get these little pieces out of here.
Hey, how'd you get it off then?
What do you mean?
How come it's not there? You just used a razor and cut it really tight? That's
Yeah.
not good enough?
I mean, look it up and
Because
look
you
at
know
it.
it's there, is that why?
All right, that's done. Okay, so we got the rear stripes removed. I'm gonna work on the ceiling or the roof. The ceiling. This is certainly gonna make a lot less work in the future. Having to deal with these stripes. I'm a little disappointed because I was starting to really like them, but it's just not, it's not really my style anyway, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to take that rear deck lid spoiler off at some point. You can see a little bit of the stripe under there still. And stuff is definitely on there pretty well. One little piece. If it rips, it's a lot harder to get off. Jeez. This is where the heat gun would come in handy. So let's take our time and get it all off in one piece. Okay. My guess is I'm gonna have to pop this thing off. A Ford versus BMW, nothing wants to come back apart. Everything wants to break. Gosh, this hood is heavy. Hey, Katie Bell, what you doing? Shoot. Don't rip. No, 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 no. Put those back, please. No. Hey, put those back, please. Put them back inside. No. Yes, ma'am. Put them back, please. Put them back. You don't have to cry. There goes number 3. Broken. Ah, I almost had it. Anyway, I'm going to keep working on the stripes. So we are officially de-striped. It's pretty easy to do. Maybe it took me an hour and a half or so. The hardest part is the part that's underneath the rear spoiler. So, I don't know if you guys can see, there's still a little bit under there. I'm going to have to figure out someday how to remove that thing. I probably scratched underneath it or scored underneath it, which will need some polishing out. But I think it looks great. You know, the stripes are cool, but this is more my style. I was going to take them off anyway, so I was spending hours and hours and hours attempting to get them to finish down, and they just wouldn't finish. Yeah, this is my style. I like it. I wish I could take the GT350 badges off. That would be great, but that's not going to happen. So now I'm going to start polishing. Maybe go get something to eat. Come back out and keep working. All right, just got home from the gym. I'm going to do a quick little 20-minute deal here before I get in trouble. I need to clay underneath or where the stripes were. Make sure I get whatever little residue is left over from there. I want to clay it and make sure that I don't have anything that sort of gets in the way of the polish. So let's just do a quick little wipe. Make sure that I don't have any bugs or anything sitting on top. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just want to get any dust off the paint. The paint looks really good, guys. I'm telling you. All right, so let's just do this. So the advantage of doing this now is that I won't have to do any sort of heavy polishing to remove the stripe marks. But this, you know, this really does suit me more, having it this way. Versus having a striped car. I did want to leave them for a little while, but it's just too much. It's too hard to get it anywhere semblance of acceptable, anywhere close to acceptable. So this side. This does remind me of how much better a clay bar actually does than the auto scrub. As much as I like the auto scrub. And you know, for the first time, you know, for this car, since it's the first time I'm doing it, I'll probably never clay it again, or will always be auto scrubbed. Careful, bro.
Hi.
I know you got skills, but
Hi.
hey.
Hey, Kay, what's this? Can you watch this? Hey, Kay. This car is even cooler than I thought it was going to be.
What did you say, Rye?
This car is going to be cool. This car is cooler than I thought it would be.
Oh yeah? I'm glad.
Kate, come here. You want to watch my tricks? Yeah. Come on.
It's hard to get the detail spray off when there's nothing on the paint. But man, you
Watch
Shelby haters.
you. Watch this, Kate.
The Singer Sisterhood is huge.
Let's train for the circus. What are you
Like
going to do?
really big.
Do practice. No! I'm doing it on the scooter.
I might make a slight hood adjustment. I measured the gaps here. The gap's good at the bottom, but the top is a little, probably an eighth inch off, which again isn't a deal breaker, but it'd be like an easy fix to just improve the look a little bit. All right. All right, so the hood is done. Let's go over to the roof and get that done. This makes it very tempting not to just shoot video at night, because then I don't have the issues with the background lighting. You know, like the outdoors. I'm not competing with that, so I can really focus in. Which one of these is the wet one? This one, I guess, yeah. Just want to get the bug jerky off of this. My Adams detail spray is empty, so let's just, rather than filling up, let's just use this. This is Glide. Certainly would have been a whole lot easier if I had just gotten the car without the stripes. But that wasn't an option, so this is what we got. So here's something I was thinking about. Seems a little odd to me. Like, there are like 2 or 3 different sort of videos online of Mustangs sort of doing stupid crap, which is really no different than every single car on the planet. And I don't understand why everybody sort of equates me buying this. It just seems weird when, I guess I just don't like generalities. I don't like when people sort of make stereotypes of things. Whether it's, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but it really sort of annoys me. It's like it doesn't annoy me enough to even respond, but it just seems weird to me that people are so quick to make sort of general comments. Like, I guess they think it's funny or something. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? Like of course there's memes of that one dude who, you know, darn near kills a family at Cars and Coffee. Because it, you know, loses control. But I don't get why people even care about that kind of stuff. I mean, if it's me, I'm like, I don't even relate to that because I'm not going to do something like that. So I don't know why people sort of jump on board with that kind of crap. Especially our group. It just seems weird to me. Gosh, these are so smeary. I just want it to dry. Can't blame it on the humidity anymore. This rear Rear spoiler is going to take some work to get it decent. I'm going to have to take some real care. I'm going to put like 4 coats of reflex on it. Okay, so that's done. But you guys know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like every other comment, maybe that's an exaggeration, but many of the comments are, oh, I hope you don't run into a crowd. I just, I don't know. I guess people think it's funny. I don't think it's funny at all. I think it's just ridiculous. Sorry to be so negative. Ah, shoot, the key's inside. We'll have to get this part later. Anyway, maybe I'm just so anti-bandwagon stuff. You know, when everybody seems to be jumping on board with something, I just can't relate. It's like maybe I'm just being, shoot, I forgot to do this, but yeah, I better do that part. But my natural tendency is to sort of do my own thing and not do what everybody else does. So maybe that's my sort of gut rebellious reaction. This black thing is going to be a nightmare too, this here. All right, so now all I need to do is tape this sucker so that the car is ready for polish. And the way that this plastic trim is, I probably don't even need to tape it, but I'm going to just to be safe. Like, I think the polish would probably come right off of it. It's not super porous. Yeah, guys, this color is legit. I like it. Because what happens when the force pulls you back, your foot naturally comes off the gas. You have to keep your foot to the floor.